people of the world, and welcome to today's episode of Coffee Chats with Jax. Today I want to talk about something really special to me, really important to me, something that I have fought really long and hard to keep as a main priority and a main central point of my life, and that is friendship. You see, I've had a lot of different types of friends and a lot of different friends groups throughout my life. Friends not intentionally wearing the shirt for this video. Some friendships I've had were great and some friendships I've had were horrible. Some friendships I've had really just broke my heart into lots of pieces that I didn't think I would be able to recover from. And some have showed up for me in more ways than I could have ever dreamed or imagined. It just taught me more about my value. And I want to make this video because I want to be really clear in the fact that I would not be this, I would not be where I am, I would not be okay, I would not be alive, I would not have been able to write books, I would not be able to make these videos if it weren't for some of the friendships that I've had. What sucks is that can be really scary to get to a place with people where you're reaching a level of vulnerability where they can really come in and really see you and know you and be there for you and show up for you in ways that maybe you don't even know that you need. I was really hurt a couple years ago by someone who was the closest best friend that I have ever had. This person was basically like family, like my sister, and all my worst fears in relationship and friendship in general kind of came true. And after the end of that relationship, I did not think there was any coming back. I thought it was going to harden me. I thought it was going to make me not trust people. And I was really scared of that because that's my favorite thing about myself is trusting people, my letting people in, my having friendships that really matter, that you really let see each other. And I was scared that I wouldn't get to have that anymore because even without realizing it, once you're hurt by somebody, which we've all been hurt by somebody, you know that it's really scary to kind of jump back in. After that relationship ended, I was really afraid that any friendships I had afterwards, they could be really, really good, but that just meant that they were going to come to a really sad end. That just meant that they were not going to last. It's really had to make me learn how to be intentional with the kind of friendships that I choose and be intentional with the kind of people I bring into my life, and I'm not super vulnerable with every single person anymore. And for a while I was bummed about that, but lately I've been thinking that that's okay because you gotta be protective about who you're letting in that closely. Like, it's okay to have these different friends that have different levels of access to you, but people really need to prove to you that they're a safe place, not just by what they say, but by what they do. And what's inspiring me to make this video is that I was just in this conversation a couple days ago with some really, really close friends of mine talking about how much they want to show up for their friends, planning ways that they can be better friends for these other friends we have that are going through a hard time. Just like actively saying that, like, this person's not okay, what are we gonna do about it? Not, this person's not okay, let's sit here and talk bad about her, or let's just ignore her and move on because it's inconvenient. In friendships, pain is not an inconvenience, it's just part of the deal. You're not a burden if you're going through a hard time. We could say that all day, but these friends that I had acted that out. Like, they were living that by planning, what are we gonna do to make this person feel better? What are we gonna do to make this person feel like we love them? And that really, really built so much more trust than I already even had with them. And so I think I wanna make this video to tell you to, like, pay attention to the things that your friends say. Pay attention to the things that you say. Pay attention to the way people talk about people. Pay attention to the way that you talk about people. Because it's the little things, like the little conversations talking about someone behind their back, making fun of someone. Like, I know we have to vent sometimes, but I think that venting easily can become shit talking. And so I'm just in awe at the incredible friends that I have the honor of knowing today. And I want to be really intentional about making sure that I'm listening to what people around me are saying about other people. Because I've been in other friendships where I thought I really trusted them and they would constantly be shit talking other people, disguising it as venting. And I kind of just like ignored it and was like, but they wouldn't do that about me. Later I find out, of course, here's all the things that they said about you too. So just know that if you have friends that talk shit about a lot of people, there's chances that they probably will talk shit about you too. And that sucks and that's sad, but it's just the truth. Like, what we say matters, and if we really care about the people around us, then we'll show up for one another. But we need to be careful and be intentional about who we have in our inner circle. We need to look for the little moments of trust. Like, you can't just tell someone to trust you. You can't just say, hey, I'm a safe place, you can trust me. You have to show that. You have to be that and do that. Like, words used to mean so much more to me than they do now. Like, I still appreciate words and they do still mean things to me, but unless you have the actions to back it up, unless you actually show me that you're a safe person, it doesn't really matter. it doesn't float my boat. Yeah, friendship is a really incredible, important thing in life, and the idea of shutting myself off to that and not letting the friends see me, even if I'm so uncomfortable and so embarrassed and just I hate it so much, crying in front of someone or being vulnerable in someone, life is not really worth it without it, at least in my opinion. So if you're watching this and you're my friend, thank you for being my friend. It's really changed my life, and I don't want to give up. No matter how many times you get hurt, I want to keep getting back up, and I want to keep trying again and keep loving again. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in more of my story and you'd like to read my book, learn more about kind of how I got from there to here and all the messy stuff in between, it's really, really gut-wrenchingly honest. It's probably the hardest I've ever worked on anything is my book, Finding Home. So if you'd like to check out that book, the link is in the description box below, or go to jackiegtv.com. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.